dash. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, the man. Oh, deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can call for the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, move, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know they quick. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the quick. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass back.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Move both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the quick. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the quick. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
alright.
going big, going bigger. Makes how I deliver.
The practice match.
But I'm still a hot boy, cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter.
I'm on my radar. Random team. Colts.
See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often.
I'm trying all Madden, baby.
She gave me the that's the bosses. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the game, ain't no bombing. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go,
White toes.
Way too many ones, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the quick. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass back.
Okay. I ain't played Madden in a while, so.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be
I'm probably gonna run some Call of Duty after this
between
too.
the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. With that, let's get up to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. There to call all the action. We welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football.
It's the ball this shit. What? I never get the ball first.
They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in Baltimore. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the Stanford man. It's Andrew Luck.
I love everything about Andrew Luck's game, but I also love his worldliness. Some of his formative years were spent growing up outside of the United States. Now he's seen the world, and I think that helped him mature a little bit as well.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Got it complete to Rodgers. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Receiver downfield. Offense.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. They run the counter. Hines.
What?
He's got daylight. The 40.
I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
That was weak as hell.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And got his man complete.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. GG.
10. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead.
Goof.
83 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in.
83, baby.
On one side, a quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially,
Snead is all we need, baby. Snead is all we need. It wasn't a doubt in my mind he was going to catch that.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll run on first down. It's Hines, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And we look now at the offense for Indianapolis.
And we expected to have already talked about this unit. We didn't get a chance to hit on the opening drive because they scored so quickly. But that's the kind of unit this is. A quick strike offense. I expect to see them taking their shots all game long. And if that's the case, we'll find ways to talk about this group.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The starters now defensively for Baltimore.
Got no choice but to throw it
Thomas
now.
has the speed, quickness, and skills to be a cornerback in the NFL.
Stand a cover
I think
three.
he would have been a good one. But playing in the middle of this field as a free safety, I think he's the best eraser in the NFL. Takes care of any mistakes that happen in front of him and hardly ever lets anything get over his head.
Now he'll let this one go deep, right sideline. Oh, a ball batted in the
Stop
air.
playing.
Intercepted. Picked off
Nope.
at the 18. And he's going to take this one back.
I told you don't do that.
7-yard line.
Should have did
Oh, and
that.
that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip
Should've
drop.
did that.
And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Nope.
Flushed out right.
Nope.
Now he'll pull it down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That was good for 7 yards.
Got beat my boy Jackson up.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. Now he'll escape to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
What?
And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He had gained really good yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Luck on first down. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Get him.
Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Hines. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Vinatieri's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? Because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And now running right through it. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Being chased out left. They still can't get her. And he's going to keep it here. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
What is my line doing, bro?
There's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few.
Block.
All of them.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Credit that sack to Jabal Sheard. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. And that will knot us up at 10.
Well, even the score.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't
even
end up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Luck. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running the sweep, Hilton with it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line.
Why do this
really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off of play action, Luck. He's got Jack Doyle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. On first down, Luck. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Luck. It's caught by Funchess. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Draw play, this is Hines. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This will be taken in after 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
I would love it if my line started blocking.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. From the 26,
we finna run these hoes.
On 2nd and 4.
We finna run these hoes.
Now Jackson.
Cardio, nigga.
Oh, now he
cardio, nigga.
Lamar Jackson
run these hoes
with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Ain't no huddle. We finna run these hoes.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle.
We finna run these hoes.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Here's Jackson.
And this offense.
And he'll be brought down.
Come on with that bullshit.
Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc.
Bro, who is this?
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
who is this?
Don't have a lot of empathy for the QB,
Your
right?
ass
In
got
this
fired.
case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game.
It's the same nigga the whole game, B.
Back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. He's going to take off with it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Clayton Gathers makes the stop. Play action. It's Jackson.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he comes back with one complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations.
Open it up.
But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion.
Open it up. Open it up.
Get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
What's wrong with you, man?
Punching it in from a yard away. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Well, we got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
Tucker now to add the point after. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, Luck. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Luck. Funches has it complete. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
As far as I'm concerned, Andrew Luck can do it all. I mean, he's an underrated runner. Toughness in the pocket, strong and stout. But let's face it, the money, that comes from his arm.
And nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. Oh, and Mack has the ball stripped.
Give me that.
It's picked
Give me
up
that.
by the Ravens. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
You want to get your ass, boy.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time. Right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. To the right side and complete to Hurst. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
11 more on that one and another first down. Jackson now off the bootleg. This one complete to Ingram. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys have now moved out in front.
They're going to momentum change I was talking about.
No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
And what a minute to do that.
Attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long
I
way
was
to
not
go,
paying
and they
attention.
Didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him?
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Luck and the Colts come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now he's forced out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Patrick Owasor gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up third down. He's going to loft one deep, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 68 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. We have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
Go for the 2-piece.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, he might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He uncorks it for Snead. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be taken down inside Indy's 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 67 yards. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Andrew Luck now, he gears up to lead this offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Luck, T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Luck throwing again. Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Luck now to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. Something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. They go play action here on first down. He uncorks it for Snead. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. This will be caught by Brown. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. He won't go down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Y'all was scaring me. Y'all was scaring me, man.
As they have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Running the sweep, Hilton with it. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
To throw is Love. He completes this one to Mack. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It's a first down following a gain of 3. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Love. He's got it to Hilton. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Love. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Luck on first down. It's caught by Funchess. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On second down, it's Mack. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Marcus Hunt.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
This pass into the arms of Snead, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now he's flushed out right. He'll try and run it. So he got free at one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Now Jackson off the bootleg. It's complete to Snead. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The free safety, Malik Hooker, there in coverage. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Off the bootleg. Jackson staying on his feet. And a big loss here as he's taken down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as the Ravens push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Fourth quarter, baby.
Now in Baltimore. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. Here's Locke. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Luck. Funches has it complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Luck. Throw complete there. Rodgers. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. On 1st down, it's Locke. Catch made here by Campbell. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, Locke. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Chris Wormley, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They snap it to Locke. And he gets it to Funches complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, here's Locke. And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode, trying to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Colts pick it up. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover.
I just know it's going to be easy for me. Oh, they gave it back to me?
After reviewing the play, the running on the field is reversed.
Hey, come on. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah.
Man, if I'm right,
Jackson
bro.
now off the bootleg. Snead's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta?
Drop the ball. Come on, bro.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson.
And that's one he's got to be.
Got a man, it's caught. For
No face
Ravens
mask.
touchdown.
Wow.
Snead with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is long. And the catch made by Hilton. And some room to roam now. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Not wanting to run, bro.
T.Y. Hilton.
What's up with the cardio?
75 yards as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger. And this time, it cost them 2 points.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Block. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Complete to Hilton. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Quick throw here to Hilton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 3 yards out. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
This fielded at the 2. They will take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Jackson, stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Margus Hunt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. That'll bring up 2nd down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. If he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Back to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews in the final minute. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Andrew Luck in the offense. Down by 4. 55 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Luck. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tim Williams in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now Luck says, let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. Luck now to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Locke. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Here we go.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Jackson to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, but now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here we go. A big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Here we go. A big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Let's go, baby.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that.
Damn, have to put the team on his back.
Making a stand in that portion of the field. Congratulations to them.
Bullshit.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on
I honestly don't know how we're on this one, but shit,
I take the dub. NFL. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Look at that. 69% completion, 78. Only thing that saved me was my running game, really. Let me see. It had to be my running game, because I got more yards than that nigga. I know I did. What? He got more yards than Okay. Count. 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 Count.